for Akim Swedro. Ono na oye titinani edima committee or parliament a omo na hwe akwan ne akwan tempon so. And let me twi na ba ron se minti ma gra. One ga be struggle. Akwan ne akwan tempon so. Yeti emse oni chairman general Kwame Sifa kan kasa enrechi enom yes our program we ebra to no asem by na oni chairman general kasa enodi tum na was say according to him the new proposal won't be accepted since it is too low and must be reasonably and economically acceptable. Ono no chese e too low intimi enye enough, but then ade ba kwa wasan kan ye ni se ono kra no roto no otino social media ono ye committee chairman no Kalusha ataka something about coordination, communication, any liaison about this government. Otaka wasampa also otino on social media. But the essence the reintroduction of the whole thing. Kalu, so ya bon command to me ma yeah the kid uncommon wills. I was in a party near Black Progressive Party. Black Progressive Party. No, say the slogan here Ghana Beye.
Amen.
BPP.
Amen.
BPP. Anyway,
Amen. Ghana Beye.
Ghana Beye. You might share the reintroduction of the root tool. And your stake or your take.
First and foremost, Masendo documents mean say ya na share. Memory ready bibi wo ho ama.
Okay.
But first and foremost, oka root tool no o share e can be about e-levy.
Yeah.
And me pese me fa if you mo. I keep saying say Ghana. Your problem are your war Ghana.
Deal with me quick.
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
This was Vice President seeking power in 2016.
Yeah.
Telling the Mahama administration, which by then times we can say said they were doing good, how to manage the economy, how to build better roads network for the country without borrowing.
Yeah.
And then he comes into power and cancel the road toll. Something he campaigned on.
Yeah. It is a confirmation say we lack the problem we have in Ghana a leadership crisis. Almost obi bia in him the right thing that needs to be done in Ghana. But omunya akwenya na most of them now almost all of them inya akwenya.
Oh me ba ni slogan o say Ghana beye de me na manhwe Ghana beye de nye Ghana beye Ghana beye de.
Omunya opportunity na for them to commit to adia omunim no na eno abe problem. And that is why I keep talking about integrity, leaders with integrity, leaders with integrity. We lack leaders with integrity in Ghana. Omo ka asem anomunim de no kre no. Omo bejina no kre no so aka say insuomo ewiemo I'm standing by the truth. And President Akufo-Addo kasi yetikaso and so comedy no. He knew what he was saying and it was a fact.
Yeah.
Ghana is one of the richest countries in terms of natural resources. You sika pa in Ghana. But we don't need to borrow. Sika ye nyina no Ghana no. No correct. The problem is transit power no.
Ya mobo Ghana. It is sikaso. Omenyo hia mai. Nenam amamua enkoye ntino.
That is perfectly American. The Okayeno, and I still believe in that words even today. Say Ghana enyo unyamai yetisikaso. The only problem with Ghana is that we have leadership crisis. You will leaders are omuni integrity, and I onkrofua omo holding leadership positions are omuni integrity. And until they come in and they are consumed by power, and they decide that they will be more corrupt than even the worst corrupt person are omo ankasa omo fight against here. And I'll give you typical examples. And you introduce road to you introduce e-levy. Mekase Ghana, the number of taxes are one. We don't need to introduce a new tax. They here in Ghana and say you be silly the loopholes in the country. For instance, Osha Auditor General's report.
Yeah.
Osha report a fee integrity initiative. it is established say averagely every year Ghana lose $3 billion to corruption. $3 billion to corruption. In other words, yenya sikana and you raise sikana, 3 billion we can't account for it. A call into people's pockets. 3 billion. And now me know cause you say ye kwa share 3 billion if he IMF honomo. Common sense will tell you say if you are able to seal the loopholes, maximum of a year you can get 3 billion, and you don't need conditionalities from IMF. But they won't do that because some cats almost silly loopholes now. What it means is you cannot omunya into their pocket, it will go off ebekate, and they are not willing to sacrifice for that. The other thing, the wastages we have in the system. A masika ye wo. Say the president eka then. Answer no be president say it is so comedy. Say the vice president then or your candidate answer no be vice president. We don't have to borrow near adeno. All those monies, they came to meet it, but they decided to waste it, just like the way previous governments wasted Sikayo. And I mean, okay, we have what we call quasi institutions in the country. Every year, you read the budget, you apportion Sika at the moment. Omo ye ejuma nipa mienu institutions mienu miensa ebetumi aye. Today we have, when you come to Ghana, we have more than 3 different institutions. Omo ina omo botai ni say ana omo mandate is to take care of the youth. Every year bi omo ina ye more musika. Omo say ejuma National Youth Authority it is almost the same ejuma and a NEP it is almost the same ejuma and a Maslock it is almost the same ejuma and a other institution and so omunina, instead of bringing them together and forming one institution, na say budget ne ye ma institutions me ansa budget ye be kati mienu na ye de ama baako na mienu sika no ye de go into another thing in the country. We decide not to do because the more we create quasi institutions, the more you create jobs for the boys, as they call it. You understand? Now, a typical example, even the ministries are today, as we speak, we have a ministry called Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs. Osha Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs. This is a ministry under Rawlings. We didn't have that ministry. His Excellency Kofoba and Obe created that ministry. But when you free or maybe His Excellency Kofo and Obe created that ministry. His Excellency Atamils by and Obe free honor. His Excellency John Mahama Baye, he didn't reintroduce it. His Excellency Kofo Kufuado Baye and Ode Baye. The point is this: if under John Mahama, Atamils, Rawlings, the country could function without that ministry. It means that ministry is not a key ministry that we need. It's not required. It's not required. Ugugu says here now call into the website of the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs. Core mandate, the minister's core mandate is to serve as a liaison between the executive and parliament. That is the basic duty of the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs, to serve as a liaison between parliament and then executive and the presidency. Now, per convention, what is the duty of a majority leader of any parliament in Ghana?
So share business of the house. Of
the house. What business? The government business. In other words, the majority leader of any given parliament in Ghana is suppose the Jumani say obe serve as a liaison between government and then the executive.
This is Jack Chuma. Yes, and I was Senate for Biden.
And today, as we speak, and that's the reason why
it used to be Mitch Connell. We are down for
that is Republican. That is the reason why Rawlings' time it wasn't there, but the country functioned very well because majority leader then he was performing the duty. Kufuor came and brought it. Atamils came, took it off. John Mahama came, took it off. It still functioned. Akufo-Addo came and has brought it on. A quasi institution. Say majority leader Nejumane say obe serve as a liaison. Why do you create a ministry?
A whole ministry
and say okay, now majority leader, aside being a majority leader, we are calling you a minister.
Then you take minister's pay.
And then you are also the Jumani say you are just doing
minister
allowances, all those things. Ex gratia as a minister and all that. Garden boys and all that. And Ejuma Bena as a minister of parliamentary affairs, the same Ejuma as majority leader. 2021, the budget that was sent to the ministry, 15.1 million Ghana cedis. For what? 15.1 million Ghana cedis. Couldn't we have used it to do something else? And still Parliament, the majority leader would have functioned.
Yeah.
What is the essence? These are the wastages we are talking about. Yet Isikaso and so comedian. This is a typical example. I'll give you another example. When the president of Ghana or travel within Ghana, very well. Anytime or travel piano convoy. Aside the convoy, there's one vehicle which is dedicated just for the carrying of the presidential chair. President A2 within Ghana. Any region of Bekobiano, you're carrying a presidential seat, Kabakum V8 Bakum. From Accra to wherever. The irony of it is so O2 outside Ghana there and Kobe. Not just Oba America and no the American food they say akunje bi edebe man so international or you're comfortable. But or travel within Onwani Nkrofo within Onwani citizens or Ghana. And no dear Osho the Jujube or whatever reason until they go with a chair. I don't have a problem with the chair or the core. I have a problem with the cost involved in carrying of the chair. V8 Bakon e carrying a conja to wherever he's going. Not to talk of the driver or driver's car. Not to talk of a policeman or whatever that sits in it. Not to talk of the tear and wear of the car. Say best tires, whatever and all that. I just want to concentrate on just one component, which is the fuel.
Yeah.
Now, averagely, say V8 bia air travel 200 kilometers. Averagely. Or they use the minimal amount. It consumes an amount of 2,000 Ghana cedis just on fuel. 200 kilometers via consuming an amount of 2,000 Ghana cedis on fuel. The minimal 2,000, which I know reality it is not. It is more than 2,000. But Yemfani said 2,000. Now let's do this calculation. Yemfani said the president's itinerary for a month is such that he travels within Ghana 15 times. 15 times. It means we are looking at 15 times. Times 200, which is the kilometers. Times 2,000, which is the cost of fuel for we say,
per trip.
Per trip. That is for a month. If you multiply that by 12, which is a whole year, what it means, they say, every year the president spends 72 million Ghana cedis on fuel for carrying a chair.
Wow.
Are you getting the picture?
Very well.
For Minister Assessment, can make 30 kilometers of a road.
Thank you.
Yeah, from minister the calculation.
Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Just like I said yesterday, Ghana's problem, Ghana, we don't have much problem in the country.
But Ketwana Yanoso, a higher chair
because of the kind of people we elect to be our leaders. We have leadership crisis. Ghana's problem, economic problem, whatever problem, it has nothing to do with any other thing than leadership crisis. We have leadership crisis in Ghana. We are not getting leaders with integrity. We have leaders who know, or people who claim to be leaders are omunim the right things,
but they won't
do it. If they would do it, what has changed when the president, then candidate, Ekasi Yetisika Sonso comedian? Sasika no who in opposition, has it changed? What has changed when the now vice president or your candidate or kasi wa ye juma wa Bank of Ghana da no nimsika Ghana wo enti enya dia ye be eti say ye borrow sika? What has changed?
We shouldn't even go to IMF.
We shouldn't go to IMF. What has changed? It's simply because we lack leaders with integrity. We have leaders who believe in wastages. Just look at the amount of money, taxpayers' money, you use on carrying a presidential chair. $72 million dollars. Sorry, Ghana cedis. Forgive me, this dollars. 72 million Ghana cedis every year, just carrying a chair. Keke. The irony, as I said, they say Otu Kwan call outside. Queen Elizabeth ewuye.
Yeah.
Oshe president maybe I didn't know Ghana president. Church mu ekotena. It was just some bench bi so and a line omu ina no metina so. I watched it. Would the president sit on bench in Ghana say Ofi Accra, Flagstaff House, Naso Oko, Ebi Akumase, and Naso Oko, Eastern Region, or another place? Will he be comfortable to sit on bench? No. Because a hard year, obey to me waste.
The nature of people we are, in culture and values, and ye subainti na ebi enya power wiana sikana tumi be die nsama ye feel say afi there akonyawe na na metena so unity radio mean deserve biem. Is it our nature? And I say we just get power drunk.
It is more of power drunk. It is just more of power drunk, and it is also because the citizens, they don't ask probing questions.
Yeah, we don't see anything.
We don't see anything wrong with that.
You talk it, MPP need to
Look, this calculation I mean make it. I bet you, say Montanasi and make it this calculation.
No, I have not.
Why do you mean that? But this is how we are wasting our money.
We only complain about President Eddie Akunyaba Akusi Kamu the current.
Yeah.
And we ask ourselves, what is the need?
What's the need?
But
we are not looking at the effect
by calculating, say, remember, say, kilometers, 200 kilometers will cost 2,000.
Into averagely, the emphasis say, they say 15 times when you can say or cut 10 times in point. Just multiply by 10 times and multiply that by the year. And me make it premises be the number of schools under trees that we have. 5,409 according to Ghana Ministry of Education. That is the number of schools under trees I work. And I went further to say, what's the name? Etel Tigo. Etelco in Ghana. A building 6-unit classroom block, well furnished for 300,000
Ghana cedis.
Divide 72 million by 300,000. And you see the number of classroom blocks are able to see just overnight.
But buying soon AC school now 300,000 now can.
That is also the thing I'm coming to. That's the wastages we are talking about. That's the wastages. 300,000. And so my buying NC 6 units classroom block.
1 million Ghana cedis, 1.5.
And Ghanaians will not question it. And they will go ahead and continue to do it. Oh, Ghanaians there. Oh, the election time will do. Oh, the Ebemo movie. And unconsciously on the part of the citizens and consciously on the part of these few greedy leaders, they have decided say the best way to do is to segregate our followers on partisan line. Enti NDC MPP ni neteha and make us asem we are obe attacking me strongly or who say on to me in discredit here the best in obe can say oh we say NDC for cry
yeah equalization
na just say asema ye ka no wasay no NDC ni neteha and asema make echo against NDC or shana say on to me in discredit asem na make na no I refer na say MPP for cry so yeah then the focus changes from what I'm talking about to NDC MPP. And then into embrace citizens na NDC MPP now the so-called politician leaders no and Ghana as a nation then we are collapsing it, and that is the reality. Now coming to just giving this premise, coming to this so-called road toll, and I'm here saying so-called because idea I am very passionate about and I'm really angry about it. Masendo document just
kind message we
okay
eja brefa buzia osi opo sincerely speaking this man is something else. He's referring to you,
right?
He has hit the nail very well right on top. Look at what he has been saying or the analysis he's been making. NPP has failed us. I'm very happy about him. Me
dana say. Now, so Osha document me send him out now. I just want you to read the headline.
Okay.
Top nekeke.
Okay.
And where it's coming from.
Okay. Madam person making messages I mean come so I don't stop your flow.
Yes.
Okay. The headline. But letterhead no.
Yes, letterhead.
Crusaders Against Corruption.
Yes.
Dated
yes.
September 3rd, 2022.
Good.
The Office of the Speaker, Parliament of Ghana, Accra, Ghana. Dear Right Honorable Speaker Alan Sumana Kingsford Barbin. And the headline, petition to censor and surcharge Mr. Kwesi Amoakon Atta, Ghana's Minister of Roads and Highways.
Fantastic. Me pacho first page na asiye honomo. No, first page no asiye honomo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the pen natural.
Okay, let me minimize it. Signed in
Received.
Received 9/3/2022.
Okay, and
Grace,
that is the clerk.
Right?
Yes.
Grace. The name is Grace, right?
The clerk of Parliament.
Yeah, received.
I know receive it.
Into Momo Chro ko September 3rd. And in kind of September 10th.
The same day now.
Say Ghana and
exactly, the same day now. Now, this is what I want listeners to appreciate. Say, embra this roto, you're closing it down. This is what Crusaders did. The first thing we did, and they say you better petition to Parliament, to the Speaker, and we were expecting two things: to censor and surcharge Amoakon. And I'm going to give the reasons for that. Your grounds for this argument, and then make catch it here for the Parliament a year. Anna, what has come out of this petition? Now, on the 18th of November 2021.
That was before the petition? Or
no,
22?
No. Petition here 2022. Now, 17th of November 2021. Anna, there was a budget presentation in Ghana. You make a budget the following day, 18th of November 2021. Anna, Mr. Amoakon, the road minister, Edibetu just said, we cancel road tolls. Into road tolls in Ghana was cancelled in the month of November, the day of 18th, 2021. And omucha road toll. In fact, when the road toll was cancelled, no, Obi Ghana be follow ebe say 17th you read the budget ni we no. Yeah, that's sorry, you know, that there was a communique flying all over, say road toll with immediate effect. Ye trim. Amoakon trim. Ye letter ye try and yet si din no ni who say no. It amounts and I borders on two clear things. First one, Amoakon ne action no unconstitutional and illegal. That's the first thing. And until we say Parliament should censor Amoakon on that illegality. And if you look at our petition, we had our arguments on it. The first one, we relied on in fact, the three grounds for arguing unconstitutionalism and illegality was based in the provisions in the Constitution. Now, the first one was Article 93, Clause 2. Reading. So, Article 93, Clause 2 says, subject to the provisions of this Constitution, the legislative power of Ghana shall be vested in Parliament and shall be exercised in accordance with this Constitution. In other words, you can't arm of government in Ghana, a Parliament. That is what it says. The second one.
So, in a sense, the minister has no power to say some road.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
The minister of transport don't have the jurisdiction to cancel road toll.
Exactly.
He said Minister of Finance and no the budget say
no, it should be Parliament.
It should be Parliament.
Because deal with a financial issue but not the substantive.
But even
minister of
the finance minister ne kakra only to me say ochim.
Yeah.
It should be Parliament. Into finance minister and this is where majority leader comes in. It is the position of the executive, the government.
Yes,
it passes through majority leader because he is the one who carries government business to Parliament.
The floor, yeah.
Not the accord. Then they debate it. Parliament. The second one, which makes it unconstitutional, Article 174, Clause 1. It says no taxation, and remember this road toll is a tax. No taxation shall be imposed Otherwise,
second page now.
Yeah, second page, you know. Okay. Second page in our petition, the second page. Okay. Article, but if you have anyone who or what constitution who can make reference, Article 174 clause 1. Yeah. It says, no taxation shall be imposed otherwise than by or under the authority of an act of parliament that establishes it. 2. Where an act enacted in accordance with clause 1 of this article confers power on any person or authority to waive or vary a tax imposed by that act, the exercise of the power of waiver or variation in favor of any person or authority shall be subject to the prior approval of parliament
by resolution.
Are you getting it? So waiver.
So they know
if you want money idea.
Parliament. Na parliament G2.
Are you getting it?
You propose to parliament.
Yes.
And the parliament makes a resolution on that.
Fantastic. The other one, Article 58, 2. And that is also our second page.
Causing financial loss.
No. I know your second one, crowd. Article 52.
Oh, yeah, further that article.
Yes.
Yeah, 58.2.
58.2.
Yeah.
The executive authority of Ghana shall extend to the execution and maintenance of this constitution and all laws made under or continued enforced by this constitution. In other words, the executive, of which minister is part of, what is their duty according to Article 58.2? The execution authority. Omo the any say parliament be ye.
No more masha rana
ye. Omo need to me bia say omo because omo revoke ye chatom. So if you look at Article 93.2, Article 174.1, Article 58.2, it is a clear
violation of the constitution.
The constitution.
Yeah.
And that establishes illegality and unconstitutionalism.
So what came out of this petition?
Now,
okay, step by step.
That one.
Okay.
Into this establishes it. The second one, you're causing financial loss to the state. And as I said earlier on, Ghana, the problem with the average Ghanaian is we always condemn issues, but we don't even look at the cost of things affecting us.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that the president travels with his chair. The amount of money it costs here. Are you getting it? We don't see. Say that money can build some borehole in some village.
Yeah.
Enya clean water. I have traveled by God's grace. Me nim baby amen koye e Ghana.
Until you finish your trip to Chirkrom. Ghana, that's your next assignment.
Mate, you go to some places, especially the northern part that I love much. Master, who do some places? I will be someone who say, is this part of Ghana?
Any part here?
Eka Ghana huana.
Me of an FMCC or Amsterdam on the travel. Yeah. On one it is a Jabri farm or Hobogus. Na Ekosha Ghana 2013 ye kwa yebio. Kalunza mtaka sasa mwe. Kwa usroho. Na me re fikrundi me frame of Accra last week na mpese bro a bear from plains. But ofro bepona na kwa last town here dey. Na afi udu baby a bro car no u car into me. The 3 cars. Yeah. And akwa me offer ena me brother back on Accra new botiano. Ono ne yiri ena na enye yi na na yekogya no. Nti yidu on park your cars na sa kia pick up ni. Nti omodi nnua. Nnua ne gugu ya mabobo ise ne nnua gumo. Kia pick up na de fa ne mani bio. Eno ne timi fa sa kwan so na onnua etena car nim. Me si se ada me yiri baba benya kwan opepe so beka sa radio so a oba betena ha no. That day me say I stopped living. Na minim say yawu. Kalu ka ni timi kopa na I say. That's right. Ha na ye come say omo ti ona de omo ho na omo fa. From say na
de na mu ye.
Na de na mu ye okay. She Masa the drivers are omo enyo obi an timi driver fa ho. Na mena no do ba bia kalu ka ni time ni timi sha mena no beka say mpie bio. Na ka na chia na ikudu krom ho no. I me say we were in tears Kalusha. Say uhu baby nipa party omu who light in light crowd dey say makofa na me bisa mo say nti omu be campaign amu ba o se hwe omu ba politicians it mo sum any party me fa kwan we su ba ha be campaign and nipa hwema nipa tetibia we mu and we count them as part of the country. Kalu say me no ko Ghana na me no ko krom ho me can say no yes he who feels it knows it who feel ya me it's still written it's in the party ha na if you all kono asase kakraka pa etwa between Krono the last town no ne omontem and na hona ye te say engura pa na fulani for so san gum and na yesi ma no so fulani for no samu nantia ba kroma be pe bibia to a na yesan chiwo mo esan repo mo oh god that's it to a point and I've seen some of these things physically
to quite to some places you will weep unless you don't have conscience and just like you said do politicians go
now
there?
My wife
it's also they don't have conscience
sika na we ho bro before and you say it's me trying to reduce brag but I'm telling what happened you free ebedu ngoko no ebedu ye car ho no say nyame na ya adum na ya fele ye car gas na ye ko ya and give you a kebe short because ya ba ne ye hu sika nyina ye den asa everybody we were giving just say ye free car na ye san ba back no omo de ye chiti say they be campaign am for two scam and obia
it's so sad it's so sad though look say Accra Kumasi, the capitals Nima. You think that is all.
You don't see it.
And sometimes, especially when I hear some politicians, especially the so-called communicators, now they speak with some arrogance. Say, like when you are talking about realities, Nema affecting your fellow Ghanaian. Now, no fight as if say no,
everything is okay.
I am like
Ghana, you need problem.
God have mercy. So this is the illegal part of it. The second one, I know yesterday a petition called 2022. Say, Parliament should first censor based on the illegality and then surcharge based on causing financial loss to the state. And the financial loss to the state, I'm going to do a calculation here again for everyone to see.
Because we're cancel toll booth.
Now, and financial loss to the state, we were relying on the Criminal Code 1960 Act 29, Section 2, which defines causing financial loss to the state. Oshe and Audio Boy Yekra, the person MP confirmed it. Ranking member committee. Finance minister.
Chairman. Ranking member. Chairman.
Okay.
Finance
committee of transport.
Finance minister established, I think last year or so, in his budget, say Ghana makes an average of 78 million Ghana cedis every year. Afibia, if you wrote home, and that is the figure we have. 78 million afibia
upon all the loopholes.
Bibiano sika aban
yensa kanon
70 say nkrofo be wie bi omo be whatever
receipt
and no be receipt at the end of the day the yensa ka 78 million averagely 78 million Ghana cedis a year. Say 78 million Ghana cedis divide the year by the number of days in a year, you will get 209,677 Ghana cedis each day. Into the approximately 209,000 Ghana cedis every day. That is what road toll was giving Ghana.
209,000
Ghana cedis.
Tete hono 209 billion.
That's right. Tete sikano.
No now kana ejabri famu huni.
Omati asiye. Good. Now it means said Tambe na you closely road toll 18th of November 2021. 18th of November 2022. 1 year. Not just say yeshre
70 1.5 years.
Maybe not just say yeshre 78 million.
Boy.
We are in 2023. Calculated from January. And Ranam Jin say
presentation. November. It's in November.
Yes, it's in November.
The annual starts from November.
Time sorry, good. It's November, beautiful. So that is to November is 78 million. Now December, January, February, March. Me pacho yenye sa calculation yen fanka 78 now. I want Ghanaians to appreciate this, and I want everyone to appreciate it. It is not just about talking, but sometimes you talk and you know the value of the cost of it. December meboa, January, February. Well, they say March in put there ending year into 3 months. So we have young fans say 30 days, 30 days,
because
30 days.
I cut just about 13 days, not March end. And
then
by the time March ends,
it will not be implemented.
Because don't know come
exactly.
I'm say I'm saying in effect the next year now, and this year.
Well, I haven't even followed it. Into that just say March can have 4 months. Young fan say all this month here 30
December,
days, 30 days,
January,
30 days.
February, March, 4 months.
30 days, 30 days, 30 days. Not just a 120 days. Multiply the 120 days by 209,677. That will give us 25 million Ghana
plus
cedis.
78 million.
Plus 78. 1, 2, 3. 108.16 million.
108 million Ghana
8 million Ghana cedis
for that 1.5 years.
And a year, the laws are Amwakwata Akoso to the state Ghana for engaging in this illegal, unconstitutional act. 108 million. Again, divide 108 million by 300,000. It will tell you the number of 6-unit classroom blocks are able to me. Ifim. And now even the kilometers of roads.
And calculation.
This is the amount of money I yashre. Simply because one person at that sorry you decided say ono na buying a waso or your minister obia into me nyane into he will offend the Constitution of Ghana and breach articles 93, article 174, article 58 obe tuegu. Now I hear the ope and panso over a year on who has done something to him.
So my question is minority or they no more here in parliament. Did they not know that this was an unconstitutional?
It tells us the kind of leaders we are electing.
Jeez.
It tells us the kind of leaders we are electing and what they indeed do in parliament.
Book no cry omo as constitution. They don't even
exactly. So omo ankasa omo sheshe mbrama yen no. Omo boom braso. I told you yesterday say Ghana na only politician enya case Mbrano favors the politician. Because this is a typical example. Una ye bibi and a front. The Constitution says you are not supposed to take someone's life. Me know your kofa obi life you betting atum
for life.
The same Constitution says what Amwakwata did is illegal and unconstitutional. Is he not working around?
Free. Nobody is even bringing it.
Nobody
is
talking about it. Crusaders Against Corruption Ghana, you decided say ye be far out to your huso. Ye be throw petition at the parliament. Near catch parliament say moon censor no based on the illegality. Moon charge no say charge no.
So
ontia wabo maineka ontia sasika no. Ye dey call parliament. Unlike special prosecutor's officer, the petition qua they don't even write to acknowledge anything. Parliament aside receipts no omo throw official letter my and say omo saka. And they were good and kind enough to tell us how parliamentary works.
Procedure.
They are saying that this petition, it can only come to parliament through a parliamentarian. That is their work. That's fine. Me fire yepe, and me di kind.
Is that what they call members' bill?
Exactly. Me di kind. Echo contact some friends, MPs, about 4 different MPs.
On the MPP. Same side or different sides?
Me started with the majority. About 4 different MPs. Our majority. Their answers were very simple. MPP MPs about 4. They were laughing like I'm na me fa dey we nko na me panic say ombuana yenya road wo me constituency ne dey bia me call the office say omuma me contract omuma me road na me dey ade we oh boss mean to me 4 different MPP MPs and ombuga say okay no problem. Let me go to the minority. I went to 6 different. One of them, me no cry have a conversation. I have it on my phone. They were all giving the same thing. And you know that opposition, it no be easy. We are trying to lobby this man to give us you can say road where you chromo. This is the kind of MPs sir, you people elect and think that they are representing your constituencies and your interests. This is the kind of MPs. But basically, when did we send the date near then? 2022. Basically, I haven't been able, and our Crusaders has not been able to get even one MP or Bekas or no dear for the sake of Ghana. Bring your petition. Let me push it. Petition ain't hanging. That is Ghana for you. Basically, and these are people you are voting for.
I'm dumbfounded.
These are people you are voting for. Embrace so for elections, sir. You fight, steal ballot boxes, do whatever, kill your neighbors, fight your friends, do whatever. Basically, I know friends are because of NDC MPP into Omonkasa. Omonkasa, there are no more friends because one belongs to one NDC, one belongs to MPP. They see it as themselves as enemies. And these are the people you are fighting for. Think instead they are in parliament to represent your interest.
Their interests.
Are you getting it?
Now, say, Pekwanya constituency. Should that suck him to illegality to get a road to your?
Who cares?
MPI
that is what it means. Who cares?
Oh my goodness!
And now me know what I say.
But is that a right or a right? Now, you have to.
That's the question.
When they are campaigning now, instead of telling the constituency, say, when I go to parliament, I'll go and lobby for them to bring you a road here. Monka say, me be kwine amamu. Usu ni ska do be kwine no. Enti e ba, na say, e na kwakwa lobby, enu bi. Enti akwakwa ba no, okwakofa.
But even that, Kalu, should
even you
condone
yeah, so that you can get what you. I mean, who does that?
Because it's a small.
Who does that?
They are all trying to lobby.
Yeah.
For the man to go
who
and help
does
them.
That?
And out of that, Nasemba and Tuminka.
Nasemba and only idea no.
And they hire no.
Nasemba and Tuminka, the same thing. Into Obia episode catch the eye of the president. Nasa if you obey a reshuffle, I am the minister and as a deputy. And when it is a president, he idea in your cra. Obia and Tuminka. That is the country we are building. And I keep saying, the problem we have in Ghana has nothing to do with resources. A leadership crisis. We elect politicians into leadership positions instead of electing leaders into political positions. We are electing politicians into leadership positions. If indeed we had leaders in parliament, they could have said, let me do the right thing. I don't care if my constituents will vote for me
happens?
Or not. But they are thinking of the next
election.
They are thinking of the next election.
National, what can I say? Neck near for
that is what they are all looking at.
Yeah.
Until they will mess up the system, they will mess up the economy. Now, hey, Ghana de yenko yenimo, Ghana de nema say you. Nema say who that why nema say or Ghana?
Ourselves.
We say we want to practice democracy. Fair enough. The democracy I here practicing, for me, I always say it's even a confused kind of democracy we are practicing in Ghana. We call it hybrid democracy, where we take some things from America and we've taken some things from UK, and that is what we've put together to develop our constitution. Into your constitution here, hybrid form of democracy I here practicing. The democracy I here practicing in Ghana say me were a particular constituency, I should give my powers to someone to go and represent me. Sebi. Constitution is say whoever I will let to go and represent me, it is perceived that the person is representing the minds of the constituency. Now you to Obama Kalusha. Now Koseko representing. Now Udu Honum.
Tisa Sema okay. It rings my mind and bring me back to one of the stories I saw this morning from former NPP chairman a New Jabin North constituency. Kase Baumia Ilusu flag bearership na obequity politics. Just look at this.
Yeah. I mean, that's the mindset.
If Baumia loses, I'll quit politics.
That's just the mindset.
Okotena radio so TV so na wa kasi sana Baumia te.
Yeah.
So Baumia comes Oh, Akwawi.
Exactly.
On the Kasama Epao.
That's it.
Nyamani Post.
It's not because of
Kalu.
the
Nyamani
competence.
Post. That's all they do.
It's not because of the leadership
Now, where
competence.
is Sir John?
Ah, I said, I mean, Ghana politics. I'm not sure the power or the competence. But the person who is vocal, vocal no cry, small can cry. There's no substance in that small can. But this man, that's why in as much say, or you vocal, Nyaman Post. Maybe I'm not going to cross on Nimun Debio. You're not going to control, no, or say man just like that.
It is just that is all. It is just in Ghana, leadership, political leadership is more of a thank you. You can't say
Reward.
A reward.
Yeah.
A thank you package. Hey, now me unim say them my brother party nim sa fi edubu ahin time sa and if you rolling time sa oh am pam papa pay the wa bref yeah
Yen pere bin finish.
We don't talk about company. Now Kenya sir, let me give you a typical example. In Ghana, and I have said say decentralization is the best way for us to go when we want to develop. You decentralize power. Say Ayeka say Ghana power is to me is centralized. President no to me decentralized power. We have what we call local governance system. Nyamin Chade, right from Ibia Rollins time now, I wasn't so much involved, but right from Kufuor's time, BCNE, I have been very much active. Yesterday, I intentionally gave my background. I've been very much active in partisan politics, and I know how elections and things goes, especially appointee MCE and DCE. You know there will be shortlisting.
I know because I just said the Omoya man never can for.
Good. Sanepa for no mark for interview. Of course, interview normally someone from the party regional.
Even clear media, I can give you a copy of the results from the interview. We will copy.
Good.
Interview in Accra when a defense. Collins Ousamanko.
Okay.
From interview, party participation,
Beautiful.
contribution.
That's what I was coming to.
Now I have say
beautiful.
Your sources so
Beautiful.
I have a copy of the KMA interview on my phone right now.
It's not just coming from me.
Yeah.
So that listeners may not think say may conjure.
I can read it out
and
to you.
this has been consistent from Kufuor's time, Atamil's time, John Mahamad's time, Ekufuado's time. Oko interview, Ejumana Oko interviewer, they have yardstick. Into Omube like Omuwo marking scheme. Say, oh, Omu you make Omu MCs, DCs. And I keep referring to from Kufuor's time to date for people to know, say, Enya Adi Esha CN. From Kufuor's time, John can say, Atamil's time, Yina BCN. Okwa, they have 3 yardsticks. First one, your commitment to the party. Number 2, your contribution to the party.
Yeah.
Number 3, your plans for the district. Plans, of course, deals with competence for the district. The marking scheme is that your commitment to the party, how long you've been with the party, 30%. Your contributions, year core elections, Masika, and I say, 30%. Your plans for no. So it is 30, and then your plans for the party, 40%. So this is what they do. You're able to talk about your competence near the we talk about your contribution near the to the party which are 30% and pay any move it. O contribution. Oh, Embra Oba party near the you were this, you did this which are and 30 any move it. Your competence, international say your commitment to the party carries 60%. Your competence rather carries 40%. Most of these MCs and DCs, and of course, I make exams. Now say ABA me competence a year more, which is the 40. Now my contribution, my commitment is 0 to the party. I have failed because it's 40%. Wow, buy only competence, only plan crowd for the district, but your commitment to the party is 60%. You'll be chosen over me. Are you getting the reward?
Oh yeah. Made me a copy of it. I know what.
Clearly, even appointing people who are supposed to be the reps of the president at the district level, the municipal level, no crampon. Commitment to the party, no. And only a share first. And that carries about 60%.
Yeah.
How do we develop a country like this? How do we say we are developing a country like this? And look, for me, the road toll, whether it is going to be reinstated or not. In fact, if you look at your way now, your position is that the road toll, there's no need for it to be cancelled. That is our position.
Yeah.
There's no need for it to be cancelled. So, they haven't done anything. It is just like typical of the average Ghanaian. A buying baso, that's a fool. Now let me use dollars here. That's $8. Obaso now Ochina we increasing no 9, 10. The one say do best $15. Now adia chia obe reduce no from $15 to $13, and then he expects a bebo on semaman because we reduce fuel. I don't know if you get the drift.
Very well.
The thing was $8. You increase it to $15. Adia china what is so as a so by about $14. And oh, abaya ya de want to. You know, so that is exactly what it is. Mate the number of people who are claiming and saying, say, oh, the road to need a good. Some of the babaka yombo and semuma abay. Oh, the young say Abai has aired. I think the other day,
Kalusha was
Abai has aired, and you be Biano Beba Bonti Abe part of he has aired. Oh, there were air, so or the babaka he should bring it. It goes beyond airing. I don't know if you get it.
Yeah,
it goes beyond it. He should bring it back because he had no reason for taking it out in the first place.
Yeah.
Or the babaka on ye adibi. In fact, it is a shame on his part. Say adia ekosuye waba be say no. Now we who say adia no me say no into me. I'm just bringing it back. You haven't done anything. For me, I still stand on the grounds ye making in our petition. Say the fact say the road to Airbano, it doesn't take away the fact say the minister no aired, the minister engaged in illegality and engaged in unconstitutionalism, and to say a train us. It doesn't take away that fact. It doesn't take away the fact. It doesn't take away the fact. Say the amount of money yashre ye calculation wa 108 million Ghana cedis. Amount of money yashre, it doesn't take away the fact say next year the road to neba. It doesn't take away the fact say yashre. Yeah. Enti abang Parliament, Ghanaians, we should demand that amount of money from Amoakwata. And say, we don't care whether you are bringing the road toll today or not. And we ensure because in the first place, you are not supposed to take it away. Until if they buy on you be wasting your time on. Our interest is to what breaching the constitution of Ghana. And to say Embra NUD. The Tosubium, you've caused financial loss to the state. And to say you turn whatever it is, now you will see Yesika back. So that we can use the money to develop the country. These are the two things.
Because look at even the petition you wrote. Ope Ubiamana channel the petition through him to even Parliament. Said the bear, you best stop illegality no. And no financial loss no.
I think what we need, mass action.
Yeah.
You know, there are some things citizens can take to court. This thing like this,
I don't want Supreme Court.
It's all about money. Let me share something with you.
Because that was going to be my next question. Yes. Sir. I don't want to Supreme Court because Supreme Court can stop the minister.
It's all about money.
Yeah.
Look, and getting to the latter part of it, I don't know if I can say it now, but getting to the latter part of it, I wanted to talk about it. Say, Crusaders Against Corruption. One thing I decided say, you establish this CSO no. You see, he who pays the piper causes the tune. We were very careful not to depend on donors, as in foreign donors. They will control what to do. And now make us say, in Kochinabun say one of the donors are friend, Chief Crusader. Okasa say Bima, Yema, Sikabim.
Yep.
So what we do
then the purpose become they're not also controlled and
Exactly.
more or less corrupt.
Exactly, corrupt. Into what we decided to do from day one is we rely on crowd funding.
Yeah.
You are talking about how great we are doing. He's talking about how great we are doing. Your listeners, viewers, they are all talking about how great we are doing. It doesn't take away the fact that more idea, the $10, the $50, the $100, add it to what you are doing, and then continue with what you are doing. Let me share this conversation with you. My lawyer, Edin Komo. Look at the date. I'm sure you know the person, but don't mention the name. Look at the date and then read the conversation.
January 27, 2023. Apt presentation. Thumbs up.
Okay.
In the matters of CRC work.
CRC, Constitutional Review Commission.
In the matters of the CRC work, would we have any legal grounds to sue for causing financial loss to the state? It says, yep.
That's my lawyer who said yes.
Yep. Yeah. And then he said, the problem is lawyer fees. And then you laughed and said, I can imagine. How much will it cost?
Yes.
Let me start doing appeal for funds.
Yes.
And then he laughed. And then you said, it's true. How much will it cost to engage your services on this?
Yeah.
A Supreme Court brief is, hey!
That's right.
A Supreme Court brief is 300,000 Ghana cedis. That just $20,000.
Exactly.
Was it just?
Yeah. And then I laughed. And
then you
so
laughed.
This is
So,
what I
wow.
wanted the listeners to know. And as I said,
And then
I'm
you
sure
said
you know
corruption fight is going to get worse.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. That was a program you were on. Yeah.
You understand?
Wow.
And you know the person, right?
Yeah, I know him very well.
Very
yeah.
well.
Very renowned lawyer.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
This is a typical example. And the constitution must be amended.
Yeah.
It must be amended. It must be amended. Politicians won't amend it.
Because Supreme Court brief no crack 300,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah. And it actually depends on the kind of lawyer you are also going with.
Yeah.
You can go with any way, straight lawyer, or bet you any amount. But as you say, you know this kind of, and he's my lawyer.
Cases like this.
Exactly. I need a lawyer. You
of
say we are making a case. Exactly.
And respect.
Are you getting it? From January, we didn't have this conversation. We have put on our platform trying to raise money and all that. People have contributed, but you do even 2% of it crying.
Yeah.
You get it? Say you Edema politicians, they will never do the review of the constitution.
They won't do it.
This causing financial loss as and then we can take it to court. But it will need money and support.
Yeah.
If Ghanaians and all those listening believe say we need to protect the interests of Ghana, come on board. Let's take our destiny and put it in our own hands and say politicians, they will fail us. Just like I said, MPs, what the idea come on, they won't review the constitution. But when the citizens come together, you put your destiny in our own hands. The politicians are taking us for granted. We are forcing them to review the constitution. Yeah, the court, just like the conversation I had. Now there's a court order, irrespective of the president, he will be forced to do it. Yeah, the idea we court now a buying court ekasi ampa amwakwata akoso financial loss to the state into sikana, irrespective of whether he's now buying a waso and then now buying a waso, he will have to pay the money and will save Ghana.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We couldn't be grateful enough for coming. We wish Senka you are here for a little longer. It's been quite engaging, interesting, insightful discussions. And now my best friend, my big brother King Kalusha has learned another word. They say the mewu fia. So Kalusha the adebe kumitu. Anya obita. Asese revi. Nanwa wokai ma obaka ne revi. Kalu, I think say yemfa course.
I mean, Mr. Dan,
yeah.
You know, because this issue don't know particularly. The way I want to see fast, me dear. Now, I had you say now, because only levy by because no, I'm not about to say because you live into me, go to phone and because it's only yes,
but that's what happened.
Only yes, I depart ya. And can make us say, Kufadu, where you say you know my because what person brought in or task netter, you don't
cut the existing one. The one that has been there since Adam.
You replace it with that India. One of doing that one there, and then you send here. You are doing the service to the country. Okay. And I am the class say the minority no. Abaka say because no
no. But almost electronic. Sana a MPP a committee chairman. Sana almost the baba back fine. Because we want the thing to come back. But here say electronic.
Yes, electronic. Any quite say
no no kusibu afuba had 3 weeks ago, say 1 month ago. That's how no better studio hakatre.
Electronic. But then
it's almost a base way na answer. Na almost no engine to. Omunfa electronic camera. Esa na just go for me the pesca. Yempene. Okay, yemi phone lines no na mo adwuma de ni amodi amoso mo adwen kyerem 508 3049394 508 3049394 508 3049394. Yadi asra kese e de Kumasi market brabedu dwa nyina e ho ne o ma fu chen ba bia sa de Ghana tie no Ghana uko Kumasi dwom na uko kejetia na uko makola masa uboa kejetia ne Central Market enema na fu chen ba bia e dia na makoyi enipa num online so Idrisu kofre na me de na to ekira makokate o munyina afri so Idrisu wo o de asembe ba wo oh very unfortunate na manfo omunya hu se line no time aso okay I think they are coming back gradually na I am picking calls no ema amanfo mfa o madwen kyeremra enne eyine ba first I am praying saying go betumi abo awramu ntem ekoma ya aswasi wagina so achepa ekoma ya baya anka mefa no because ono ni first caller wagina so yeah discussions nya so person wagina so esa obre nti wagina so sa ekoma ya mba chaw se wuti afre wo ko ba ya mefa agya obi a ekoma ya misro se wuti a oni Gizo munyina no mo so deda. Gizo apom te say sepeti mpom yen sha se mfiri so. Hey Salasi mbacho jina chima mi kakra bi why? Na hello mbacho Gizo otemenka. Gizo mpacho otemenka yanko sepeti mpom Gizo. Yes sir.
The blues and about to know
ya hu draw no ya draw ni mo de we are kwaku beko.
Okay, on the Monday there. This time we are testing very something to be piano. O mo yiri ba pukiwa. Ya no mushia e so mo. Ya so mo ya na kwa kapun. Je dare baba. Issue fiti so. Opo mo fa chama ya o chama o America continent. Yo ovvia un tipo che cerca risponde a cosa programmi sono le versioni fa la gente devo dire bianco che viene qui io una John Alan che c'è perché già ti dai c'è campo da cufa oba non come una sabre MPP francaro e le qua passare in termine di quindi avrei che non te le dire a fo e proprio che che fa favorire la sua Nana so how we know. Now po ai ametisa ukate obisi no me ni private na obakuti politics ana akarisa
sana oka
ai dato akwano sakwalo kaya no mukanje sana drop le tenda da to bajo
ya frano kwajobu ati ajemai oya kanunu no ya ai chairman ewo your friend is saying new job enough.
Okay,
hold on. Let me find Hey Salasi Shamachi. Hey Salasi. Mbacho jina chema me do to hold kakra me obejo ni sisi awai.
Martin.
Okay, to asuma me gizo.
I you need to pay the party that I give you the my doctor is check. Then you bring people to me. You say, oh, my attention to mobile money in the bill. Oh, my attention to mobile money. Oh, my should be sending 500. Who are 200. I will be there. I really party no. If you have 3 parties from the one, I'm the young executive forum. Summer. You have to party community. The boy was able to work your half. Of the sign party constitution 1992. Or no machine is possible to be our sign MPP constitution in the bill. Who are what I now to cash room? I wouldn't party who she are. Now, who part of benefit from nowhere? The mission is here and MPP. If you come to cry and this is project. Oh, what's your party research and everything, sir? Young sister on your competent, that's all will be about a bit of beer in the you know, a bit of beer in the
okay, Gizo ya da say.
Anaka me Kobi. And you know, you are going to collect some material. On one come the deputy Akofano, and they said it's a no dia kon. Ya couldn't be that's it to the case that got to queen. For Yamisha.
Yamisha so Gizo ya mamu na happy weekend. My main family na scholar. Eric Okubodi, patriotic voice. Apom ti say. Namintio.
My man, when you may more the empire Anopa. Unia, Perisha, Minia, Sergio Manichu, but you will be a Messiah, Ghana, this year, so I'm more in Now, Minia, no commerce and so on. So the Dami and Mini country, Munian Palan, the next president. Police station executives, you know. 90% to say the amount of opinion now, I say, oh, Monoman Tiasia. Any of the cooking cancer come out of the channel. Yeah, no come at them, so opinion, all them to the job inside over.
I Kwakubadi, man, 1 second, a comaya, a brepa, and I'm in fun into a che. Movie on the bed next. A comaya. Akoma ya otemenga.
Me to so
jina so na online drop Kwakubu adi wi amefa because Kwakubu adi wi ya na atwa so. Hold on for me. Me do 2 hold kakra jina so mami. Okay. Kwakubu adi be ma ba yenko a.
Ogu na me to aso no. Now say oto am so penyin no we no job inside over there.
I onu na oya former chairman Edma NPP. Our new job in North constituency.
I'm
in free so yeah.
Guy politics near. Oh, crowd, privilege at 12. It's older, I can't go for it. Near from 4 now, Mono, near a war you are Lancaster Martino. Woman, and a car, we have the higher you. Then you are already quiet. Yeah, you will do Kenya. And I overcast in the
I see, Okasai or Ekosi says so. I say, I mark it on the wall. I swear by the grave of my father who passed when I was 10 that I will quit politics because it will give me a clear picture that there is indeed no truth in politics. I say, groundswork or my any dear. Omu wo gidi entiwa wa ne papa wo wuye no anya mfie du o swear by ne papa grave se ba omia ebe wini ba omia wini oba kwete politics
o dinje kwa ya nyunu bia ne aye otuko na nom kwa ne bi no ya ne be wi mu otu ode so dia dia de se yo ala kama no mini ya se ba bi a opani na duru no o bi kan tro se ne tama so dia murunku mu bibia dia dan se si ura na ne tama ya dai aso na me ya me so bu na na yo ura na ka ho asem kakra e ho na me ya me ya se ya chisi ke na bu so the next entity apan say e grade ya ti e ka ti implement ni bia yan shame ni yan sana bia ho ho anti e ti ye tiri ho no ye ti say ye say ye no tika actually bu o sa eyi no ho no wo say sa ko fa eyi si e de ko sie ti bi da mestre say ta opanyi no na gracia nkada ho aye de be ma no no yes gracia no ni yan fan ko sie ti so bi ti ni na nye ejuma pa mo man Ghana
Mamen Fensiana or
Okay. And I am Jambuama. Hey, and then I said, me who picture be an no jump send the bremen na what's na and that and then the catcher and no jump and then the catcher and then the catcher said, and then I'm who say Papia Nana Yohine, a Hini Fatano. Mechano.
A year that do a man of one of Queen, a year that
Kogubody that's it. Okay, my info for my main family Abema. No, we Gina Swatchapa, Yamia Dumaba. A come ya as once you pump to say. They say I come to one answer. I come to one answer, say the woman.
For a comedy that's all, and I heard a moment where the Indian Baumian and number 3, another down for a year for a comedy.
Nasa, we am peeping into Cabinet.
Every time I Ghana for so much transfer, my own mobile and credit material. Now, I'm sending the mother one of women can with my hand. Oh, for my for the case issue. Lamentia on a mobile and credit material. For my trade minister. Or no, and then again, I come my Terry and show it China or Fred back. Terry, now, because I hear two can't a papumbo code there. Jinasu ne so Jinasu why say do so okay ekoma ya yanko po me koma samsino ma me for the case so na me ntia wona bo alan condition ma former trade minister odo ne Ghana for so wan ba o mo ntoba no kure o hwe papa no adwuma waye bia ama Ghana for hu a no chese papa 2024 e Ghana for to ba ye de kama no na matia me nya ya otemate a on so America e bia wie obi a na so ko obi a me tia no afi wona bo ko so so mankwa e de na se e di mapa obo ma party no e wa santimeni po me ko menim no anaf intention so na ne be tabi ene wono wo so wonte no wonse wo say ko dina court e wo fan for fine 25
No, 25 million on an ass, but court to find it, I know an ass 50,000 Ghana cedis.
Opo, Yaje. So then, I'm a kind of Anas, where you're corrupt, Anas, where you're criminal, Anas, where you would do who said the papa, where's Libya strong? Opo,
Thank you.
Oh, I'm a man from a bomb, and the dear was for. Men, what a power and come on, come on, who the same case now, South America, it's all sense of beer. But it's also ready for obeying to. Also ready to. Or for me, come and the area, watching. Hold on, Idrisu. Now, Jina, so line it to Koi. Waba back, me do to hold Kakrajina, so my Idrisu. Okay. To us, yeah. And they are one substance and no man. On politics. It's not about me, own man, and much now. And then, yet Ghana, you said Ghana is equal. Ghana and the brain now, and then a common Yamina make us a comedy, meaning the make us party in this kind of president for 40 you. Former president for party, nearly the two party. Next year at the Biano or BAD. Said an hour about the other division. And the party now put one side, and the party for the comedy. And not only to say it, and then the BS and the only the echo. I don't think I said 2024. I won't talk about the way Alan for my brother president. Men and grandson and mother already here. It's not like much also for the other. And the other one, one step on the Saturday,
from Aswansi, thank you very much. I have a Unity Radio 1039. Anopa Bosuo, which me a friend also do the other. I feel Nipa do so. Hey Selassie, we are na Idrisu. Obuase to Bo Parliament eko in that order. Hey Selassie, abom design. Hey Salasi, apom ti say.
Popo na tena me ho de na mo zo e.
Erade ni adini ma ntio.
Yo metia na matia utimi ni na Kalusha. Ene manutu ya me nkoso no mama ho den ene nkwatenten. Popo me pa ma sam so no de bentia miura.
Obo.
Yeah, ya to nka ko.
Hello bro.
Tell you anya nuzo. Oh, phone is ne rough ne babim. Tell you hold on. Why?
Obo me ba ma sam su bi mu a. There chama bi the okay ask wa question that even no okay can dey ne ana.
Me de minimo ono na asem o se o kan papa a owu ye na wanya mfiedu se ba o me anwi ni a obejai politics.
Obo e ba ifu ase the word wa no go nwira ibi nwo na the wu chanka ejugu a we see nine o chama agro awo ye iwa firi mo se akamelas agro ye iwa firi mo se akamelas ye se de ekro bia santo kotoko ni o tu kan what MPP party no ma ye nje mistake because Ghana catch the time I know say MPP delegate any Ghana for say honorable Alan Kojo Chirematin ono ne ye e bi se wa kwaje ne pa bi na se so na da ya ene ni obenya wu so okay o kan ka mo bo no bia ene obenya wu e bi se honorable Alan Kojo Chirematin ono le be di MPP amaye ku na ni e bi time I know pro honorable Alan Kojo Chirematin ene ba o me pa ma se bi na e ye to no re o le to ni se ni ya ka ya so ka e bi ka te po e bi di ku ba ro to ka ya sere e ka o man na fo me de bia me come say e kai o man dia ka finance minister e ni road minister e ki ya pamu mu da e men just ya so na na da ko ku faro finance minister e ni road minister wo so o man opo anu odi o me de bia me say MPP delegates o mu me ya bre communicated o mu me ya bre too na da ko ku faro wo pamu finance minister eno okoria tia ma so wa road minister wo pam no na ye je mu mo ba yi boka o mama MPP kura ho ye akolobi ye pam o mu ko ma ko lo bi na bi na
yeah, CP, thank you very much. Lenu abema hi Salasi. Ibrahim apom ti say adru so mayenko.
Po se o mo boko de.
Erade ne adini ye ho de na nso e.
Alhamdulillah. Majidise Ghana de Zambre about 6 o'clock na America honum de Zafe na about 2 o'clock na me wa.
About 2:05 pepe.
Ayo ende America fo nyina yenke obia otie Unity Radio awa America na otie social media so yenke obia na wo ka se Kumasi dwabi o US honum.
Kumasi market.
Kama pa.
Kumasi market.
Aha. Okay, o US phone mo.
Wa haya.
Okay, ende nyame ase. Nyame mundija why. Na mbajo abranke dia me here na life no. Ona no na wodi ni share no ananya no.
Ono a aya Emmanuel Wilson ono na otie no ono yenko Ibrahim.
Another me hu no life by na me jina so na me create ni sai. Na me chia no na me mbona baso. Me jidi se san kronfo na utade omu ba o show no so a. Show no ebe de Ghana for ye de ehwe. Many agent no many anuma e comment say waya de me so me bona ba so waya de. Na opometika mi sa jonchira papa ya edi e ma Ghana for na nyina e kire ya adwene ho so waya de. Sa ye nyina ye ba nan kai na sa zan kai beboa. Bai on de enkron for ye ne anum bi ne eye. Omode omoni pre nyina se Allah mbeba. Allah no ba ko on tele win election. Ghana de se obia ya na agin ntino ma mu ha mu na munka Ghana problem ne ho no mu ntimi solve problem no mu jan se ndoka mu kuno mu party no emwa enmetika mu ntio de mamenja won se ya na ani afufro no yede embeto azo nyamenka ho na branche no kiano ma membo na bato wayade pa ma wo ze mpini ba ku bitie nchen ho no me cheka luti azo awo so nchen ni nkoma opo akufo nka ho nyame nsira wai
yeah, CP Binu Abema Ibrahim, thank you very much. The next person yɛkɔ ɛyɛ Idrisu ho wo Boase to Obo Parliament ba cho Worcester for me no mo friend mo lines na drop esra mo a me hia mo back mo frɛ back ɛja minim number ba kono ba Idrisu yanko
yo obo Nyankopɔn show na one wa bajo fo no na ntia college ni na sponsors of sponsor program so Nyankopɔn shira omo na obo Emmanuel Wilson Nyankopɔn shira no pa na say anu ane ya enjoy na analyst we ya part mu say fantastic shira no no kwepa na oka no ebo Ghana ha no mzana na aba ma petrol so from time over fuel na be 1 liter na ye be 4 series o ma so a go do be say 14 series 15 series e go do be 23 series that be there ya teso and then above from the yambo aba na ba so above from say e be do say about 14 to 13 series enti yambo na ba so sana say kura say go for oil say good for oil so oil for good do enti ama oil for eba from go do say the same 13 series 12 series ya body ya enso so na say yammo abana ba so say wa ya de say wa te so na ho de tum ko ye eno mo di bre nu so ha wo yes opo na wa we say to e ba yi enyim bia the way na say ma o miniska na wo see wo di 11 e ba be ye firi ho 11 be mo ska opo 11 so na mo expect say e be mo 7 million Ghana cedis na say so no so e be mo be 72 million
na 7 billion and 7 million 7 billion
7 billion sorry 7 billion na say to the mo almost 72 na wo ko yi 72 na firi ho na wo de 7 billion e de aba so that's we pa e ka kire and akola kora obejedi ete say dey you about me mba ya banking sector mo so mugunu ade no bank na egu o ye hia almost 9 million ne dey revolve bank se managina e mo ye gunu akofo bo 21 billion ne dey egu bank no opo na dey to mo yo we mo ya say yanja mo mo break the 8 no that dream we ya yanja mo mo break 8 na we ya be ya dey gana for be sa dream say ye ma ba o mi go break sa 8 abra ani mo we omo na boka na ma na made su koma edie no nye kompetwa nya de be sa to san ko so da bo ya ko bon shira
Idrisu ye cha Boase fo nyina mo wato Obo Parliament the next person minu abe matawia abom te san tafo pankrono taxi driver nana say ye te unka cho
da we se me se dia na machine ya ba ne kasa mutu te be ke ta no ba kasa na me kene mam
ozo ba ne kasa my interior
we no ba ya si eni fu adai e go fu ni na ko bon pa ya mo ni for John ala ko
lu tafo pankrono de area ehia me pa because time na me ya adwuma o ashe fam no nsa ne o pankrono estate ho no nti tafo pankrono ya ho de me
ba fike ajan pe ko se o to ko do nika ko abu sent ba ni na mi ni abed woni na ni asitu ni akwa ni na ya me na me so ma ya ni na ni
that's nice
na obo
yes sir
ko ba ni mama breaking the rule you be break it when the former minister ba ya no sa na former trade minister yes John ala fucho matimba ya break it because I am the former mama be say buko na so buko na ya do work John on ya ba ma gina what I say ana se dinu ya papa na wa ko investigate am we take credit no what I ask myself Magana court there I be so court why do Magana court there sa ja ko mi ba samba na ko ko to football okay to football now what did I say you affected me you are ready no I got to go la ada ka say Ghana jadi o dia san court o Ghana ayi mi la me do ya ka ko na le jadi ko ba ko fa da ho ko ba ko o fa ka ho o fe uri ga to lo ga jalo mu ni makra
Okay, yadasi be bring you bema Idrisu from Obuasi. Hey Debbie, sorry.
Tokyo bonus now.
I knew so massa obe jampogan. Oh ya zan Raman. Sister Fia from Sunyani behind Fia Precourt Hope. Sister Fia Pom design. Who you answer na Ramanako? I Sister Fia Drew so only 80 on our platform no.
Okay. No buying a watch. Yeah, na make us.
One now kasa.
Uncle Mr. Wilson, and so there part 2. And then to a sample of program na science of that.
Yeah.
Only a ram light no face.
Yeah, chamunina.
Ya buying na ya Alan Kojo the next president. Alan Cash. Yeah, over to who was the man I was saying, I Ghana point decided we saw the end.
Raman Yankasa, I know Ibrahim, okay, Ibrahim.
Ibrahim Nakai. Sorry. Was it I decided we said the neighbor? Mama crowd a message and get this for almost 2 months. And I'm going with the pound for by a brother. And can be a baby caca and no crying and get Namahama. Oh, you'll be a more baby. And no more pathway of baby. When I think how was you, Ramahama? Ghana for individual MPP party person Ghana for almost Kaye, a Kaye, you are Paye. I said, if I'm from Crabby or party, and I said, Ghana for be a work for Mokata, and not just a Ghana for the Betuaba 90. And I said, this is about from Crown and the neighbor, and Kenya, because there are Mama about 4 years. Opo, 4 years, Uba, the baby, you ministers, no appointed point for 2 years. 2 years, you mind. Or the Baba the son of my papa now. We can't afford the only someone that obvious in nothing to say. MPP on the other to us, not almost boy and over. Am I a relation? We say, Alan Kojo, yeah, on that 2 about my am I up breaking 8. What do my partner away? Alan Cash, ever had a swap. Breaking 8. And you can 30 years time, and this is all for his mouth from people there. It's a mobile room, there 4 years. Upon me that's agree.
Yes, you are the CP, Yenuaba, Fia, all the way from Sunyani behind Fia Precourt. Okay, the next person, Raman, I've heard your Drews, but your point is Raman.
Champion opponents now, the great opponents now.
I salute you. Luma line I drop. No Luma next after you, but line I drop. Yanko.
I'm the credit to say. It's not that one for nothing. I'm the credit to say. I'm a brother now, Toronto. Every time, brother now, and I don't mean monitor the power of Facebook Live. Wakasa. What was the Biame can see? MPP before, or we just can be almost more men. A woman in I am Cocrafon, baby on the piano, Najigo, the piano, Najigo. I would get a mobile, you to know, and me a party, not party in Yakon, no one just say, send piano, or you have the men, you have the one man now, Suzanano, I am Cocrafon. I road minister Koye, Chaka Wama Ghana Yashre, 1 year, Chesikadua Ghana, Kenya. Our top boot and that carry a cherry Saticano. Saticano put the Debian Butasa and no Butaso. Saticana road minister Mia Shenano and Yabian Saticano and your one Betia upon the Butao.
Okay, let us see Ramana say
Mr. Road Minister Saticana 1 year. Tobutu Guya, one Magana, on moment Tobutu, Saticana, Mina Sherno, Saticano, I am one I say, Nana said, I say, just can free no.
I'm right now, no say, Intiminka, sir, Wakoso financial loss, just like Wilson was saying. A petition.
Me say ababia ko biano. You be sure say ne pe and the current
okay.
Close to ayito to boot obian to boot. Ono pe and ono kata and decide here. Certain cardiano in case me ko parliament and bibi no me decide answer omo guto nu. Why one yan South open akoya enti sika no me no me say yan yiri no tua 1 year na ya shiri sa every 1 year biano Kenya 78 million guarantee da yemani tua no say ade na oye no 1 year ni ye. But that's open uncle pon kamo na tell me brother no na me check condition ni manucho.
Okay, thank you, Raman. Mami Abapom to say yes and 12 Unity Radio.
Oh boy, now we are no more. We are pa.
Abanson pacho ma enti Kalusha say abanson tieja man fro say bi onu beko.
Yo Matthew Bolecha no me tia we tie phone na. Mr. Wilson and then so me that I say pa ni say show me the contributions awa mai. But me asomo can be now ko me question na me bisa say. Why let's say empenifo na omudi animu omu ni masem we ni na. They know what to do, but abronti. Ni yei citizen ni abron kacho bubo yenti. They know all the solutions, so they know. And when they say now, oti abaimu a, o nimbi obeye, o pie niya, or what solutions that won't be asking for all our problems.
Yeah, someone.
I am broken. I'm not assuming. I've never been a fan of his type of journalism because to me the now because I say only Namaka two was a more shaman. We are saying what to be that.
Yeah.
So we will be a one arm shot in the Akoja. There be a sir. It is a court I enough or shall or enough evidence. Obet Master Quasi, court dying this Marina, court dying is a man in Obet Master. One wrote to a media, only the bar, no middle game, but maybe any say, Child dine almost I say, no, the Omasa say, no, see a difficult from a cycle PSC, and now, and after this time, no more than a digital one.
Parliamentary Select Committee on Roads and Highways also say the Bamuntum. So the only one by 2 minutes digital.
And yeah, national mundi digital one into because I want to mean family power and continue with no one signed another financial loss to the state. It is only a digital one in there, yen baby action. Opo me do anu be see afo from church.
Mami abana weekend idi na be koso. Mo hwa mo be she.
Oh, ya ne fu am enche da nya isaba tie be she.
Okay.
Se de ka fa ya be ko. Ya be ko ya ni.
Is it the mona manu aju amukasa emre say. Yi kafra why? Okay, thank you very much, Mami aba.
Yo po.
Okay, Unity Radio 1039. Yenti emra quick na fe yenya na sorry jumadi ni so.
Wa ye adwuma sa wo hye omakwan wo hye omasua wo sectors akodo wo se modern ba wo boy ansa na COVID-19 e na Russia ni Ukraine war no eba no e chese mampani.
Okay.
Ya e mobo wo Ghana. Etisika so omenya ohia mai. Nenam amamu a enkoyi enti no.
Okay, Amamu Enkoyi Enti come there, says the President of the Republic. Nana Danko Kufa. For time is fast spent. Inti Yami Adma Monday and Mobe Sansha na Yenkon Kufa news.
Mesro, very humble request from Crusaders.
Yeah.
Say ube yusu o platform yi. Na wa requested for funding for us. As I said, we believe in crowdfunding. Yeah. Yen believe in ombe ma in bibia. Omobe control what we do.
100,000, the 20,000.
Then they determine what we should do. Yeah. We don't do that. Into Obi Bia or believing in the cause of Crusaders. Mwetieme over the past years. Mwetie some of your leaders near there. Obi Bia believing in the cause of Crusaders for the sake of saving Ghana. No, Mesrepa say I'll be here for the a week or more. Into use your platform and get like-minded people. Let's raise some funds for the cause of Crusaders.
Thank you. King Galu Yanko fan news no. Now weekend did na koso.
Weekend yebi ohana.
Now we be a we time perspective sir. Is there position okra beje masa.
This weekend in my shadow follow AET.
Na sell the Real Madrid we
17 on.
Yeah. And now 17th already. Actually 18th, yeah. I think it's the 1st April na in your bema mezo here in the basso. Pastor Steve, me bamba. And actually, yeah, and then actually in the course of Ghana. Yeah. Me share Sulemuntari near ko near day. Yeah. But Obeneden, Kalu. And easy. Pastor Steve. No, Jambo, I'm be out here. You pass you Friday.
My son is a permanent. My son is a near to I'm not money. Me told you, answer says the Masmana meet you on a training, and the Maman family about Momba Bona, the Bias Aboko, Minister Mr. Danso, and the form of Boami, a you in a menu video after that, and after that.
Yeah, and then me show dress and the party said they will sit down and say yes, oh you're in it.
So and one of these people for you. And then
one out the other.
As long as we are our company buy it first money to years, my going to look for an minimum. The same in
will be a 1 year amount for sympathizing with you. I jump no. Once a soldier, always a soldier. Yeah, Yamisha. Yabekasa. Okay. I was a copies near Cofanis Natom, so upon national meeting. What in your Bema Emmanuel Wilson, Crusader, said I would say so. Can I was for Ghana Bay ya Debbie America Ghana Bay ya Yenso your role to play. Brilliant gentlemen, brilliant brains, brilliant principles, and brilliant ideas. And found only party war Ghana ye na Oshisha. To see in a Ghana Bay ye there, just like you heard from the horse's own mouth. Mama yina yem pushy na yentumi nkokoden na yemfa o man nsi gina brepa isanse yepo yenchi ene Ghana mpanifo so nsachi ohoi ebe ye oda enti se wonsa yem ye den a Ghana first oyi American ni a wabeye citizen kuta passport ye den kra Ghana de wakoma so first ti mama yemwa na de esu bitumi aye ama o man na ye bie tumpon afa ntuma pefran kalwo hu de mecha no yesu yenye yeah.
And the Crusaders.
Crusaders, yeah, and T.
One bit my boy Biano. Crusaders. I'm Boama, Ghana. Proye, and they can't kind of.
Minim says, I deal with idea. A Yakumaso. Nabiam Babrin Salon. Nabiam say, I dare backward then a Kumaso parent. Minim say, I deal with.
Now more number will be per se or boy.
Ebi a number be obi pese oboa say ye aha number say ye Ghana na obetima ye mumu aboa mo.
In fact, there were 2 numbers for Ghana, but aha no no I would have we send kamutu no mube drive ya mayen e wa ha no mo. Enti nka mo amube tumi de mo number atudwa because me jimudi ana sanse na obi anso nim say Ghana da makoma so. Enti se mube tumi use mo number wa ha no mo na ma drive amayen. Now, whatever funds we get now, yeah, the 2 will let the people know what it is being used for. But our Ghana, no, so Ghana, dear, obey me, I send it to 2 different numbers. First one, I mean, for me second.
Baba, Nkati say, who I say in India, anka yenya nipa no wa hakra anka ye
in fact I had no eno na America check Kalusha say ka mutu no mon driving mayen e wa ha no musi
ye na se nipa no yenya omudia na yatumi appreciate you mo te se be ma ya mene no so so no de o se number no kra bobo ya menyema ono de Ghana ho dadwene ne Ghana do na woni muti se me regardless of political party or no
fantastic
person o kanokre o person man ye sa na ehia o ye MPP ni a obota ya de ba power ne se o man ni be ye o ye NDC ni a uvi se MPP ntumi nya ne ma ye ndi opadi obetima ye ni ye eti mu nyina mom ye nkamom na se o party wa ba mu no mu ntumi nya ni ya ye san push you omo
mobilization key network.
Yeah, mobilization. Yeah.
It
may so. Yes. Some say ano nyame adma the whole of next week.
We are around.
Nti wow pesa ubo bia no offer Unity Radio and now frame cell phone. But at the same time, no say ano. Ya na man for pe momo ne. Momo ni ti say feed Monday ko no. Say design bibi ti say numbers ne.
Okay.
Yeah,
but we your momo number.
Momo number no Ghana ni 0240 710
Yeah.
02. But so send it free hana wo Worcester ha my entonka so that we can acknowledge you. Sadi yani yami pa because nipa ya dia unless maybe wow pese oyena yemu dindia but nipa deserve and that also oyena ye kan e sha manfo nso nkran e ma manfo nso tumi eyi biboa because o hwe ye nua no adwuma o ye sesi amene menua be ma yikasa o se nipa se mu bi and on betumi abo ma no so mu nya chance and they said the person ka odi case ko Supreme Court and ka koya because based on the articles of the Constitution 3 articles are nyina spelling out clearly. The MPs in Parliament are aware. Say the thing is an illegality. Now so ye me pe kon yakomi kuro mi ye meza ade be de me ntimi me na me nko yimanim. Political suicide ye be say me political career. Into omunim no kure no but it's on the power vested in the executive nti omuntumi nya ho hwe. Nti abusua momayamwa Crusaders for anti-corruption. We nye the oil extortion. Utie ni mentality. Osi ompe wo a obe friend say beji $100,000 because e china be control ni say ye. But ope group funding kakra ye nyina ye betumi yi aboa. Na omo de akoku apim ama pepepe ye etumi akoso ewo Ghana. These are the project we need to support. Nti ye nyina ye be pushi uko wo ha ye be pushi said ya be ya nyame be ya adom na Ghana ye yi a eyema ye nyina nti yada mo nyina ase nyame nhira obi bia enim se betem nka yagimudi ti number ni bio ye 0240 710 856 obetumi asende yeah oh sesi ano okay me app ba ku bi kra asan ba money transfer app eno de obo Ghana number no straight obo ya na yi ni pakro din aba oh boy, nti sesi ano with that no won't mean a mistake even sending money to the wrong person. Oh boy, no obo no +233 be ya baba obo 024 na quick yi bantam kra how more omanya access to the Ghana card no NI4 database no nti oya na yi ni panidi aba obetumi dia ba studio ha obetumi aframe me number me cell phone ne opeso otumi de boa Crusaders bia Wilson wa ha 774 me number there public news 774 386 6871 774 386 6871 Kalu Shanso number no
what do they to say?
Hey, why is Anas? Why is Anas? They
why be mobilization? Why you be that? Why a king of mobilization?
I don't know who see it.
If I said they are no bit bell.
If you are no found the cover.
Jabri Fasiming and yourself, who deserve to do your attorney general to what the fuck with the attorney general? Jabri Fabuzia. Okay. Abuja Fonti and Tession Quanante. Mama pushing in your bema and Perifosi the off fruit your pa and a piano. Your fruit your pa. Massa down to the wedding himself, oh yeah, campaign. And wow, Cassa, Juma Papani Bosuo. Tiemfa Munsia, na Yanko Fan news no Mofan chain, say a farm time, but a yanning in a Ghana Hunkomoya. ochina yamma bad Monday yedimu bisha yakramo obia enjoy the weekend nyame mo nyina ho ba ne essential Monday we are out
from going on relegation in June 2012 coach Agosi Apia